Hi, my name is Zach St. Clair. I'm the lead actor and writer for Mission First Marines Always. I'm joined today with my friend Travis. Hello, Travis.
Hey, Zach.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
For all the fans at home, can you tell us your name, what service you were in, and what your MOS was?
Yeah, so my name is Travis Koop. I was in the Army. I served for 5 years, and I was a 91 Bravo, so that is a light wheel mechanic. Yeah, I worked on trucks. And I had a specialty in tow truck driving. So I would go out whenever a vehicle would get stuck or messed up, or then I would go and recover it.
So he's from Mississippi,
I am.
and he's a tow truck guy.
I'm from Mississippi. I'm a tow truck guy.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
So have you deployed anywhere? Where all of you?
I actually did not deploy. I was stationed in Kansas for all 5 years.
Nice, Kansas.
Yeah.
The exotic travel that they promised in the military.
No offense if you're from Kansas.
Yeah, sorry, Kansas.
You know
Joe.
though, but you know.
So you didn't deploy,
No.
mechanic.
Yeah.
Any cool stories, anything crazy happened to you while you were active duty that you look back and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that I can't talk about on here. I don't know if the statute of limitations says.
Legally.
Legally,
we're not
I
gonna
don't
talk
know.
about some things.
But I think that there were a lot of really fun things. I think my most memorable things from my military experience are going to be the friends that I made. My best friend, who I was telling you about earlier, that I met in basic training.
Yeah.
Yeah, he and I were best friends from day one, and we still are super, super tight. I'm actually going to go visit him this summer in Greenwich. Nice. So, yeah. The people that I met and those relationships that I built, I think are my favorite things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So from Mississippi, join the military.
That's right.
Get out of the military. Hollywood, LA acting. How did that work? How did that start?
Kind of. So, this is kind of a crazy story. I got out of the military. I went back to Mississippi, and I didn't really know what I was going to do. But living in Mississippi, you don't automatically think Hollywood, right? Like you think it's impossible. There's nothing nearby. New Orleans is the closest thing. It's a couple of hours away, but it just wasn't a practical thing. I knew nobody that was in the industry. I didn't know anything about the industry, but I knew I wanted to act. So one morning I was on Craigslist, back when Craigslist was a thing.
Just scrolling Craigslist.
Well, I was scrolling, looking for some speakers for a new flat screen TV that I'd gotten.
Okay.
And I found this estate sale in a town next to me called Hattiesburg. I called the number. The guy was like, hurry up and get here. I gotta take my dog to the vet or some crap. I don't know. And so I hurried up, jumped in my car, hauled ass up to the house. And while I was waiting there, this woman comes along, and she was buying a bunch of this old vintage lawn equipment that the man was selling. Apparently his brother was a doctor who had died, and so he had everything that he was selling. And me being a Southern gentleman, I go and help her start loading this stuff onto the back of her truck. And she asked me, she said, have you ever thought about acting? And I was like, well, actually, yes. And she was like, I never do this, but I have a friend who's a casting director, and he's making a movie in Mississippi. And she was like, would you be interested in talking to him? And I was like, I would love that. So she called her friend, and we got on the phone. We spoke for a moment. And we made a.
This is at the estate sale. You're making moves, making deals, calling people.
Well, I mean, I wasn't. She did.
She was. Yeah.
She led the way.
Wow, that's
yeah.
crazy.
And I mean, it was just out of the blue, crazy. And so that summer, I made my first movie. It was an independent movie called Big Significant Things.
You want to go and see the world's largest rocking chair?
Yeah. What do you think, man?
Yeah, let's go rock a chair.
Yeah.
It was on the way. Great experience. I got to work with some incredible actors. I got to work with people who have really been doing it for a long time. And we shot the film. After that, we went to South by Southwest. That's where it premiered. And we did the whole festival circuit. I mean, just had the greatest first experience, right? I was number 3 on the call sheet. So I thought, wow, this is how it's all gonna be. This is easy. This is how it's supposed to be.
Wow, I guess I'm just perfect at acting all of a sudden.
This was 2013. And so ever since then, it's been a struggle.
But we're a union now. We are in the union, yes?
Yes, I'm officially SAG now.
Yes, we love that.
Card-carrying member.
Love that.
Very proud.
So cool.
Yeah.
And you've been doing some work here in LA, making
have.
friends, making your way.
Yeah, definitely. I moved to LA just about a year and a half ago. I met you we were going to the same school, New York Film Academy, and I graduated in August. And now, since then, I worked on getting my SAG card. I got it quickly, luckily. I'm working on a production for Disney and working on a few other things. So yeah, it's been great. I've stayed booking and stayed busy.
It's the hustle, yeah.
It's the hustle. I did like a New Balance commercial the other day. I did a little thing on Jumanji movie.
Heck yeah.
I've done Euphoria. We both did that.
Euphoria, yeah.
Did a bunch of stuff. It's fun.
So were there skills that you learned from your time in the military that you were like, oh, this has paid off dividends now. This is what really sets me apart now as an actor?
Yeah, I think honestly, in order to be a good actor,
You towed a lot of cars on set and repaired some vehicles on set.
well, I think that life experience in general, I think being a well-rounded person is going to make you a better actor. I think that's what it's going to add to your character. And whenever you're in a role, that's the things that you're going to draw from. You're going to draw from those experiences. And so somebody that's, been in the military, even though I didn't stay or I didn't make a career out of it, the fact that I experienced all of those things, I'm able to draw from those experiences and draw from those relationships and draw from all of those, whether it was painful, whether it was, celebratory, it was great, all these different things I'm able to take and put in my tool belt as an actor and pull that out whenever the time comes.
That's awesome.
And so I think that, yeah, the military gave me that gift in a way.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
live life. That's really cool.
Right.
So if you had any advice to give your former self, either 18, 19, 20-year-old Travis, before coming out to LA, before booking this first major role, do you have any advice that you'd give to your younger self, or do you have anything that you look back and you're like, wow, this is a lesson that I've learned over life and I wish I had known this back in the day?
I think that the biggest one I would say is to take care of myself, be healthy, love myself, actually love myself, take care of myself, invest in myself, and not so much everyone around me, because you can't fix or save or, do anything to anybody else. You kind of need to worry about yourself.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have worried about myself more. Yeah.
That's nice. Okay, well, those are all the questions I have, but before we let you go, we have a little game that we're gonna help people at home learn how to speak military. So inside this lovely Kevlar helmet, I have a bunch of military isms. You're just gonna try to pull a couple out and explain to the people at home what they are, what they mean, and if you've got any stories that go with them.
Okay, I'm gonna be awesome at this.
So dive on in.
All right, let's see. Bobbing for
Do you know how to finish the phrase?
Yeah. Bobbing for
What is that?
I don't know. I've
know
never
what it is?
heard this in my life.
So what I have heard, this is what, do you know what it is? Bobby. We're gonna skip that one because I can't say it on TV. Next one. I'm sorry, it's in the Kevlar. Try again. We're gonna go again. Do another one.
Let's see.
What do we have?
Oh, this is a classic military term. In your books, you'll definitely get the go yourself. To yourself is to correct yourself, fix your mistakes. That's what yourself means.
Very useful. Lots of different uses for that one.
Standard military.
Necessary.
Yeah, let's do another one. Let me see.
It rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Does. Oh, a pogue. A pogue. If I remember correctly, a pogue is a piece of garbage.
Piece of garbage. Also known as person other than grunt,
True.
which is anybody who's not in the infantry and
Yes, that's it.
kind of a garbage person.
Yeah.
It's not the most lovely term.
Nope. Yeah. It's because the infantry guys all think they're elitist in their ideas of who they are. They think that anybody who has a regular job, who doesn't kick down doors or eat crayons, or I don't know what you guys do. That's not me. But whatever you guys do.
But then when their vehicle breaks down,
yeah,
they're calling Travis to be like, hey, by the way.
Right. They call me. So as a pogue, myself, a garbage person, if you will.
Garbage man.
You know, I take that as a badge of honor.
It's great.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
You want to keep going?
Let's do it.
How many more you got?
I'll do another one. Okay.
What we got?
All right. So this one is, another standard term. Bag. Bag. Yeah. So a bag, it's a bag of No, it's a person who is walking around regularly. You do have to tell them to themselves. They are constantly messing things up. Can't get right is another term that
Can't
we
get
would
right.
use to use for bag.
Yep.
Just a person of
Usually very late to things.
always late,
Missing
always,
stuff.
Yep. And whenever they are there, they aren't there. If you know what I mean.
Shirt untucked, hair greasy, not shaved.
Completely a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one maybe is a soup sandwich.
Soup sandwich.
Is what we would call a bag. You know,
To himself.
to themselves.
Hey, Shannon's going to have a really hard time editing this. There's going to be a lot of beeps going in there every other second. Yeah. Well, thank you for playing.
Yeah, I'm happy to play. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you guys for learning a little bit of military lingo with us. We are so happy to have Travis here. Please be on the lookout for our film, Mission First, Marines Always. And thank you so much for being here, Travis.
Thank you for having me, Zach.
We appreciate Travis coming out. We're going to be posting some videos like this with veterans, so stick around, guys.